Birthed.
Oh, no, I left the fucking thing.
Did you?
I should be fine.
Two, one.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the Boys Presents. I think it's full-time, half-time podcast, full-time whistle, all the same.
Full-time whistle.
Full-time whistle. I'm here with Sipp.
Hello.
Chaz.
Welcome.
And the main man, Brick YMY. How are we all today, people?
Living the dream.
Tired.
Excited?
Excited
Wouldn't
for the Spurs
wouldn't
game.
say that.
Well, I mean, we've got two Spurs fans in the call, so I mean, they're bound to.
Come on!
Come on!
You do have a Spurs fan and a low-D.
Yeah.
Yes, it's nice to see.
You may have a third, honestly. You may have a third on the way.
It's nice to see Sipp smiling after last night. He wasn't smiling last night, and that made me very, very sad. But he's smiling again now, so it's all good.
Always smiling. Shouting at.
Yeah, I'm excited. It should be. Well, I say it should be. Should be relatively straightforward for Spurs, but you never know.
It's the 12:30 kickoff, isn't it?
Exactly.
There is a stigma around it, and unfortunately, I believe it to be true.
It's the 12:30 kickoff, and Wolves are normally a problem for us in general. So this game could very easily be a banana skin early on in the season.
Yeah. For me, it's screaming a very fucking boring game. 1-0 Wolves.
What?
Oh, yes, please. I like that. Casey, I like that.
The 12:30 Wolves being the way Wolves are. It's screaming to be one of those. I'd say interesting games and just frustrating to watch as a Spurs fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but just overall 1-0 Tottenham, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I would think you'd want more than 1-0 Spurs.
3 points, 3 points, I'll take it.
Well,
At this
yeah.
point.
So 3 points is 3 points. However, last week I know it's against Chelsea, but it was a pretty.
It's a very,
lackluster.
very lackluster performance.
So yeah. Of course, it's all about points. You want the 3 points, but
yeah, no,
you would
a good
assume-
performance with it
yeah.
would be
You would
lovely.
assume they would play a lot better today.
Yeah, I don't think they could play worse. But then again, United proved me wrong last time I said that. So we
Okay, I think Spurs are on today. So.
Yeah, no, I know, but I was saying the last time I said there's no way they play worse.
God,
then
United
managed
are
it.
actually box office crazy.
Rent free.
Yeah,
No,
so
again, so what's happened there is the
That's
last
so
time I
rent-free.
said.
I mean, I won't repeat my analogy, but it doesn't matter about box office. Box office isn't always good. It can be quite bad.
Your
So yeah,
analogy was awful.
eh?
Your
Man,
analogy
no,
was
it wasn't.
awful.
It was fantastic. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so I'm excited for this game. I want to see more from Wolves as well. I said at the start of the season they're going to be my underachievers. I had no idea why I thought that. However, 2 games in, I'm looking like Albert Einstein because they've been fucking dreadful. They've been awful.
Yeah, they've got a couple. The thing is, they've gone back to a 4-back, which is really interesting because their whole thing, as we've said earlier on in the previous podcast, was their defense was unbelievable. Their defensive record.
Yep.
And they've changed their formation, which is
Strange.
the 5-back tax is real. Let's be
They
honest.
changed their formation. They've also lost their. Correct me if I'm wrong. Their club
Record
captain.
signing. Oh, Connor Cody.
Connor Cody, was he club captain?
I'm
sure
gonna
he was.
I think
guess
so.
he
I
was.
feel like he
He
was.
really wasn't. He
I mean-
was without the armband.
I mean, unless you're Arsenal, Man United, losing your club captain is fucking bad. It's not great because that's the person. The majority of the time, that is the rallier of the troops. He's the manager's second-hand man, and you see that in Connor Cody as well. You see his experience, his leadership. So
Yeah.
losing the 5-back and losing your club captain is
They also
It's
lost
tough.
Sice as well, which is
He's a
I
fullback.
like big. No, he played centre back for them mainly.
Oh, okay.
He was one of the 3, but yeah, they lost a few. But obviously, we have debut for Mateus Nunez. I don't know how you
50
pronounce
million,
it, but
wasn't
I'm
he?
going to go with that.
Yeah, it's big
Started
money.
today.
Yeah, straight in.
Where did he come from? Portugal.
Benfica.
It'll be Benfica or Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, one of the two.
I'm pretty sure it was Sporting.
It was the guy Liverpool were linked to,
Oh, I
but
tell you
obviously
what.
being a Portuguese player, he had to come to Wolves, didn't he?
That's brave.
Yeah.
He signed like 2 days ago, didn't he? Or yesterday.
No,
Yeah.
you're. I think I'm more.
What's his
which
name?
one?
It weren't long ago. It was.
Nunes. It was like 2 days ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've had what? 1 training session? 2?
Yeah, so you got
Probably.
him, Neves, Moutinho.
So I guess the
And
only
we've
thing.
also got Goncalo Guedes as their striker.
Oh, okay. He's the guy from Valencia.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've still got Adama Traore on their bench. I don't know.
Yeah, I was
I
going to say,
I
I was just
went to
looking at the
Barca
bench,
and
they've
then
got Jimenez and Hwang Hee-chan on the bench.
Well, Jimenez has just come back from injury, so he was never going to start. But I
they've
mean,
got
Their
options
bench
for
ain't
them.
looking bad for
I was
them.
going to say Dendonk is
Yeah.
always good for a goal.
yeah.
Adama's not good for a goal, but he's
I
good for a
think-
30-yard sprint and fuck up the final ball.
Yeah. I mean, Wolves. Wolves' issue last season was they couldn't fucking put the ball in the back of the net, right? But they could defend.
Yeah.
So far this season, it looks like they can't defend and they can't put the ball in the net. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do today. The 4-back is proving to be pretty poor for them so far. So
Yeah.
they need a performance today. Jimenez on the bench will be positive for Wolves and Wolves fans, but it'll be interesting to see what this Nunes is like because 50 million from the Portuguese league is a lot of money.
Spenny.
That's a lot of money. Like, we ain't talking 50 million from the Liga or 50 million from another Premier League club. We're talking from the Portuguese league.
Look,
Um,
we're seeing one of the best defensive midfielders. Yes, he's in last. He's like signing new contract for 60 mil, and then you've got someone in the Portuguese league going for 50 mil. It's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit stinky. But
there's 2 differences there. What's his first name?
Matthias.
Matthias Nunes is 23. Okay, so straight away he's 7 years younger. United only paid 60 million euros for Casemiro because Real Madrid knew for a fact that United were, to be brutally honest, extremely desperate. So I don't think you can, price-wise, you can't compare him. This Nunes could be, for all anyone knows, it could be the next Cristiano Ronaldo midfielders. It's from the Portuguese league.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
It's literally a coin toss at that point.
So what I'm looking at here, it looks like it's 42 million.
The only issue for them is the last big money signing. I think they've loaned him out. Was that youngster?
Oh, Trincao.
No, Fabio Silva. Was it Silva?
Oh yeah, Silva.
Yeah.
Oh, you absolute fucking wank.
Fucking donkey.
Absolute
I wanted him to do all right, and I watched him. I gave him a shot. He cost them, I want to say, around the 50 mil mark. Yeah, he's only 19 or 20 still, but he's been shipped out on loan. He was fucking useless for them every time he came on.
Got Exotic in the chat saying that Nunes is good, and I'm pretty sure. Mistake me if I'm wrong, Exotic, but I'm pretty sure you're Portuguese or from Portugal descent. So, I mean, I trust you.
There we go.
That'd be interesting. Midfielder, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking like a defensive or like an attacking midfielder?
I don't think he is.
Attacking, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more on the attacking front.
Wolves have got a short side, by the way.
Briefly, whilst we can, Spurs, Sipp, we've got the only changes. Obviously, Romero's injured, which is a big loss.
Yeah.
Because he obviously, unbelievable player. I hate to say it, but he is.
Yeah.
And Perisic starts now ahead of Sessegnon.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that one?
I mean, I'm a massive fan of Sessegnon, and I put him as my one to watch in the preseason podcast, and I really wanted to. But unfortunately, after that Chelsea game where he just got absolutely torn apart for a half, couldn't really do it. Obviously, I'm a bit gutted to still be watching Sanchez play for us at the minute. But he, at the end of last year, when Romero he's injured. But towards the end of the season last year, Sanchez did come in and do a job. So it's all right. I would have really liked to have seen Basuma starting.
Yeah, I was going to say, the other thing is the midfield is the same, and that was a bit of a worry last week, I'd say.
See, I look at your squad today, and I don't know what it is. I just look at it and I think it looks weak. Yeah, and I know obviously Conte plays a system, and Conte's got these players playing a lot. Some of these players playing a lot better than they probably would in a lot of other systems. Yeah. But today, I mean, Kulusevski's had a good start to the season. He looks positive. He looks sharp. But today, Kane and Son have got to step up. They have to.
Like Kane obviously got the goal last week, but I mean that not one-on-one obviously, but that chance he missed against Chelsea, he should be burying. Son might as well have been anonymous for the last 2 games. So Son's got today to stay on my dream team. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make an early.
I took him out.
Yeah, I'm going to have to make a change because we. Then like I said, it's nice. It's nice when we can win games without them having to play well, but it'd be really nice if we could just have a good performance.
Yeah, I think, in regards to the game, we'll do predictions in a second. However, going back to Wolves quickly, like they're like midfield 3 and front 3 are actually like really good quality players.
I rate Pedence so high.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
that is my area to watch today. Is definitely Neto and Pedence against Emerson and Perisic. Emerson because defensively, I'm just not sure. And Neto come back from his injury and he's started the season decent. And Pedence against Perisic because we saw it last week against Chelsea. Perisic came on. I think me and you were sitting there watching it, Copley, I think. And we said, he looks really slow.
Yeah,
he looks slow.
There was one instance where he just looked very slow, and I know he's a bit older, but I didn't. I thought he had a bit of pace about him, but he just didn't look very quick. And
Pedence is on his game,
he's a tricky little player.
Yeah, if Pedence is on his game, that's where I would seriously be worrying if I was a Spurs fan. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Spurs. I think.
Okay.
I'm going with. I've got a feeling it's going to be 1-0 Spurs. It's 1-0 either way. I've got that feeling. The 12:30.
Okay.
Spurs fans, what do we think?
Brett, you go first.
See, look, I just needed to see that handshake there. It's 4-0 Spurs. Conte has absolutely no respect for him.
For the sake of being positive, I'll go 3-1 Tottenham.
Joe,
But
what?
the-
I challenge it. 5-0 Spurs. They're going to dominate them.
Bet on, get everything on.
But in my head, this could very,
Oh,
very
Ruben
easily.
Neves.
be
That's another bloke that I can't believe is
Still at Wolves.
Still at Wolves.
Ruben
Well,
Neves.
Ruben Ne-
Why
yeah,
are you not wearing
he
red?
should be in
Oh,
red,
word.
but you know it is what it is.
For the what is it, like second, maybe third year now? I'm confused how we haven't signed him, but hey ho, we're not playing.
Yeah.
So we got-
Also,
Fuck, we're not.
got a few messages in the chat. Paige says she agrees with all of this. Thank you, Paige.
I've been teaching her well. I've been teaching her well.
Yeah, absolutely. Hayden's in the chat as well. Exotic saying that Nunez was very good for Sporting as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing good. How are you doing, Hayden? Are you alright?
Is that Enigma?
Yeah, Radicals Enigma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2-0 Spurs, you reckon? All right. Oh, is that our giveaway winner?
Yeah, so our giveaway winner.
Ah,
Oh,
bosh.
King.
Bash.
shame-
Did get United top.
Yeah,
and
it's a shame you get that top.
Kamiz.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's in the bin by now.
Mate, he got the away kit with Ronaldo on the back. Like, I haven't seen like the new away kit. I haven't seen a bolder
I was gonna
move
say,
than that.
So is
I
it
do rate it, to be fair.
at 12:30 on a Saturday, having to listen to Jermaine Genius.
Yeah.
Fire. We are so fucking lucky, people.
So
Count
blessed.
your blessings.
Many. I'm not bringing that over here.
Blessings, brothers.
Ryan.
The thing with this Spurs lineup, Sipp, you may agree, is that even though it's a 5-back, and I know we drilled on about the 5-back tax and whatever, but that defence it doesn't look convincing in terms of Dyer, Sanchez, and Davies, and then Romero on the right as well.
Yeah.
That's the only worry I have.
I look at that Spurs team, and I said it just before the game that obviously it's a system, and they play very well in the system, right? But you look at that Spurs team, and you seriously think this shows you how well Conte have got these players playing together. How many of those players actually get into any of the other top 4 sides? Because this starting lineup, I mean, Romero does, Son and Kane and Kulu probably do, but the rest of them are like, they're players that Spurs fans would have been sitting there like, we don't really care about these players, but now they're doing a job.
I think Perisic may everyone. I think most people thought it was a decent signing. Perisic may be a good squad player on a lot of these teams.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But,
it's just
Romero, not Romero. Sorry, Royale.
I don't think Royale would start for Charlton.
I think he struggled to start for us, and that's
one of our main journalists put out a piece saying why we need to be patient for Conte to use Spence, but as soon as Spence is ready, he just needs to be thrown in. It's just.
Has he come on as a sub yet? I guess he didn't at Chelsea.
No,
Did he?
No, he didn't.
No?
He didn't in the first game, did he?
Nah.
No, he was only new signing that didn't come on against Southampton.
Just a little.
Strange that he didn't.
Yeah, but he should have. Must be
another one. It's clearly
slowly.
he's not looking. Apart from Perisic, we got Longley on the bench as well, and he's chosen Sanchez over him. So it could be just he's waiting to use the new signings till they're fully ready.
Well, yeah, you would assume so.
I mean, I wouldn't have been too sad to see Longley start today, but obviously Sanchez is just the more.
That's
obviously,
a lovely run by Kane.
He's more used to it.
Hospital, yeah, exactly. It's just easier with that hospital touch.
Yeah. Just as a little, little commiz, the timer glitched, so I've.
That's fine. We're 3 minutes in, people.
3
And
minutes.
says 2-0 to Spurs.
Cois.
And Nick says 1-1. Do you know what?
You take that.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Wolves getting a goal. I feel like I can see Spurs scoring a few more than them.
Yeah, apart from it being the 12:30 kickoff, I don't know.
Wolves
they
have
drew
threat.
0-0 to Fulham, and I didn't watch the game, so someone may be able to say, but Fulham also missed a penalty, so to come away with a point there seems pretty fortunate.
Well, they've got 2 new players starting today. They've got a new forward and a new attacking forward, so that would only, you would assume, bolster their attack.
Yeah, I didn't even know they signed that Guedes. To be fair,
yeah, I think it went pretty under the radar actually.
Yeah.
The thing is, as soon as you hear Wolves are interested in a player, it's Portuguese and the deal's done.
I can understand why they go for Portuguese players.
Jesus Christ, who was that? Was that Dyer?
Yeah.
Bruno Lage.
Bruno Lage.
Lage.
Deschnunch.
I wonder why he has decided to go from a 5-back that worked so well for him
Yeah.
into a 4-back.
Only guess could
It's
be
interesting.
he was that worried. I guess maybe he came in. Didn't he come in? No, he came in at the start of the season.
Oh,
didn't he?
yeah. Last season was all him. I'm pretty sure.
Fucking hell, man.
I don't know. I guess because Nuno played 5-back, didn't he, for Wolves? So the players would have been used to it and didn't want to change too much too early. But I'm assuming, seeing their offensive record, he wanted to try and at least offer a bit more.
Yeah.
Because I guess they could go here, play a 5-back again, have probably a decent defensive record and another poor offensive record, and just stagnate at that kind of 12th to 10th kind of position. And they want to try. I'm guessing try something different.
I mean, with Wolves, it feels like
Chance.
Actually done.
You know, with Jimenez, I know he had his big injury, and then he came back, and he wasn't quite the same player, was he?
No,
hoping to see
he was a threat before.
Yeah, but even now, right? The thing is, when he does play, he's still a threat. He's still something that defenders worry about a lot more than 5'10" Guedes. You know, he's aerial presence. He's strong, so it's definitely a big miss for him. I don't think this. From what I know, this Guedes isn't a striker. He's a winger. At least his FIFA cards. His FIFA cards.
The most reliable source.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. That's a club's tactic. Chaz on the edge yet?
Sorry, boys.
When you get a connection that clean.
Yeah.
That's my defensive mid.
Fucking hell.
Jesus. Just got to say, I mean, off the bat, only 6 minutes in, but again, our midfield just looks so clumsy when we've had the ball.
Yeah.
Everything just seems to bounce off Bentancur at the minute. But
I tell you what, I just realised.
Copley. Hodge or Bentancur?
If they're both on their day, Bentancur, but Højbjerg is the more consistent one. And I know people are quick to sort of like slate him, but he does a job. Do you know what I mean? It's very rare that he sort of really fucks up.
I think he's the smarter player as well in terms of he'll know when to make the foul and how to get away with a little foul here and there.
I want to know when Bissouma's going to get in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I really thought this would be it after the Chelsea game because he
did look good when he came on. I was going to say, I just realised we've got Bissouma and Neves on this, potentially will be on this pitch, and it's very upsetting to see.
I think Arsenal were linked with Bissouma more than United were.
No, it's just a player that I think.
Oh, that you wanted.
I don't know how he wasn't signed, but it was like we said about Neves. I don't know how only he just got signed. I think last
Casemiro, so it doesn't really matter for the number 6 role. Neves, however, is.
He's not
a 6, is he? He's more like an 8.
No, he's
more progressive.
But he plays the deeper role for Wolves.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know much about this Nunes, but if he's more offensive, then it will.
He was one that got clattered there, weren't
he? Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the Premier League, mate.
I was literally about to. I was waiting for a replay just to say that exact thing.
Oh man.
It'll be interesting to see today how much the ref sucks Spurs off again.
Now, to be fair, I feel like we don't get a lot like in the way of Spurs, like in the way of like decisions. So
I love how he said. I love how he said we.
So like, I think yes, we are very lucky with the outcome in the Chelsea game, but obviously I think it's our turn to have a bit of luck.
Oh, I'm loving the fucking use of we.
It hurts so much. It hurts so much.
Have you seen Mike Dean come out? I know we said in the first episode of our podcast, or second episode, that the refs would come out, and he has come out and said a statement about it.
He should have told the ref to go and look at the monitor.
And it just begs the question there, what's the worst outcome even if it's like a 0.1% chance that any fan or anyone in the world thinks it could be a red or a foul or whatever you want, what's the worst that happens if you tell the ref to look? He looks and goes, "No, mate, you're wrong."
And you know what?
We continue.
When it comes to VAR, right? obviously the referee on the pitch has got a very difficult job. To keep up with the game is one thing, but to
See everything.
see everything is another thing. But I genuinely think, if you put me or Copley or Sipp or Brick in that VAR room instead of Mike Dean or someone like that, I would say that we would not be far off. It is very simple things to see. If you sit there and you think, do you know what, there could be something there. VAR is there for that, and you should be telling the ref go to the monitor. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
But the
he's
one
not
that
even
happened,
making the
for
decision.
the one that happened last week, the fact that it didn't go to the monitor is embarrassing in
Yeah.
itself. I mean, Mike Dean should have said to him, "Look, mate, you can go to the monitor, but you don't need to go to the monitor. I'm telling you, it's a straight red card." And he didn't, and it's confusing.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
I feel like even if they had two people just looking at VAR,
I think they've got more than one in there, haven't they? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
team.
this
whole-
is
it's
the
a
thing. I
whole
don't know,
team.
but like obviously on the like officiating side of things, like it always says there's one person on VAR for a select
Yeah,
I think
game.
that's like
doesn't
the head VAR in it.
Yeah,
but then they've got like
But
a team around them.
I feel like there should be either like 2 or 3 people just literally being, and they all have to like
Oh,
just be like,
it's a fucking
that's
ball.
this, that, or that. And then if it's unanimous, then
Oh, we were
Oh,
getting that
yeah, that's a
ball,
yellow.
man. We were getting that
Got a
ball.
booking
That's a
ref.
booking, yeah.
Yes. I was going to say Spurs they've done it a few times now. Like looking for that ball over the top, especially in that left-hand channel. I think it's the third or fourth time you've played it.
His touch was grim. Like he just didn't.
He knew
Yeah.
he knew the fucking challenge was coming.
Yeah.
He knew it was coming.
Sanchez should have
So
gone all
Wolves-
in here and then fuck.
Wolves haven't
harsh.
looked too bad.
They've looked alright. They
Yeah.
look shit
Yeah.
defensively.
Yeah,
But
they're like
they-
going forward. They haven't been as poor as I thought they would be.
At least that means we might get
We
Basuma
might
at
see
some point a little bit
Basuma,
earlier.
Yeah.
That left-footed ball from Perisic was fucking lovely.
It was a
that
good
one in the
ball.
corner.
yeah, Chaz, going back to what you said about Guedes not being sort of an out and out would,
He's a left mid down.
yeah, and just putting
Yeah.
more of a 10 left mid.
You're not wrong, Ant. You're not wrong. The midfield was
Yeah,
very poor against Chelsea,
we do need to be better in the midfield.
which is why I was surprised to see us stick with the same two and not give Basuma a chance.
But you also get that issue when you play a 5-back. You're forced to play 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, depending on how you do it, and Wolves play 4-3-3. Yeah,
Yep.
4-3-3. So you straight away you're overrunning the middle there. So
Yeah,
that's something I always look at when you play against a 5-back. Is how good are these 2 at defending against 3?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. But going back to Son's first couple of games of the season have been awful, and I'm looking at him like now. It just feels like he'll probably go and score here, but it feels like the ball is just everything's just bouncing off of him.
Yeah, it's literally it against Chelsea. Like, and don't you dare fucking.
He's holding his head. He has to.
But yeah, Son just needs to get a little bit of. This was unnecessary from Davis, to be honest.
Yeah, that was a bit. Yeah.
It's a free kick.
He wasn't getting to the ball, but
I do think Pedro
Yeah, you-
Neto does need to get a yellow card for holding his head though. Like the contact wasn't there on the head. Like
But the thing is that players, referees, managers, teams know that if you hold your head, they have to stop play.
yeah.
I mean, I wonder if there's not really anything they can do to police it either. That's the issue. And Sipple's internet has indeed gone. Hello?
There he is.
Just seen him
Gone.
disappear, man.
Sipple's has indeed disappeared.
Everyone loves a good
Oh,
technical difficulty.
that's
And he's
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
There
he's
he
back.
is.
He's back. Don't panic, people. He's back.
I was going
Get
to say
the
one thing.
game on, Sipp.
One thing I just noticed there about. I think it's just because Perisic just put a good ball into the box, but when Ben Davies got the ball there, Kane was outside the.
Yeah,
It was well outside the box,
was
and
deep.
I know he's used to dropping deep and having to dictate like a lot of the play as well as score. But I would obviously
want him in the box.
like to see him get in there and realise Perisic has got the
And
ball on him.
that's the thing. I think for the last, obviously, however many years, we haven't had someone that can put it on, so he's not
Yeah.
used to getting
It's one of
delivery.
those where can Kane give it to himself? Can we
Yeah.
duplicate glitch him?
But
I do
now
feel
I'm just like, just getting the fucking
Kane
box.
is, every season is just getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah,
kind of like Rooney did. Just every
Yeah.
So he
season, he
really
just
wants
seems
to
to
be
get
Rooney,
like
doesn't he?
another meter deeper. But like, I mean, you saw it in the first game against Southampton. That it's going to be a case
Come
of
on.
Kane drops, runners go. So yeah, which is why I said after the first game, I don't think he's got a shout at top scorer. But obviously, it is Harry Kane. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, top scorer when you're on penalties as well, and knowing what he does, he tends to have a slower start, I feel. But
Can't lie,
Sanchez.
our top boys are fucking shit at the moment.
Yeah.
Son and Kane have been
Apart
absolutely
from this guy.
diabolical. Yeah, no, Kulusevski's the only one that seems to
he is
offer something.
slow.
He just doesn't look like a footballer. Like it's the weirdest
It's
thing.
quite funny to
it's what I
watch.
imagine myself looking like when I play football.
Oh,
fuck me, man.
Jesus Christ.
Get off the.
That's good football from all days.
Bentancur just pressing by himself and just getting bopped about. Like,
Unnecessary.
I don't die.
he just needs to go for fucking confidence at this point.
Yeah.
Who's Son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those where
Done.
you think when he gets going, he'll get like, it's just
Yeah.
that one. He just needs to tick over.
I don't know. I feel like this midfield too are just. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know.
Didn't
If
think there was
it's...
a lot in that, did there?
It's
No.
soft.
Not at all.
He knew the ball was going to the Wolves player as well.
Yeah.
Is this one of the new refs, by the way?
Yeah, it looks like him. I don't
new.
recognise him. Yeah.
Another bald one. Nice.
Proper bald.
Proper.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Perisic has been a bright spot so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't done.
He's getting a lot of space just against that four in defence for Wolves.
Go on.
Abo.
I hate him. I fucking hate
Brick.
him. No, fucking Royale.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell, Chaz?
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh. Okay, it's a little bit bright. A little bit
Yeah.
bright.
I think that's maybe what you need to pick the game up a bit, give yourself some confidence.
Yeah.
Again, here, Kane's all the way.
Here.
I get
It's crazy
players
that
are
he's there.
strikey, you shit bastard. Spurs for the first time in ages are finally in a place where they've actually got people that can
Give the ball to
Deliver the
Kane.
ball
that
to him,
can
yeah.
deliver the ball to him. He just needs to trust it. Like,
Yeah, but I'd imagine.
I imagine
I don't think it's the first time he's had that since he's got there. Since
yeah.
we had sort of like Walker and Rose, so it's been a few years where he's had to make everything himself.
Yeah, but I also feel like he's hindering the team by just doing. I don't know. You're a big man, just sitting
At least
there.
he's not on corners anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always
Kane
good.
being on corners was possibly the most egotistical thing I've ever seen in my life. That was hilarious. Don't know what manager decided putting him on corners was a good idea.
What was worse, Kane on corners or Phil Jones on corners?
Big boy.
Nah, Bill Bones was unreal.
Wait, he was on corners.
Phil Jones took a corner.
Yeah, it was a good
Why?
corner as well.
don't fucking ask me. I have no idea.
Hey, he pinged it in the box.
That's been
why.
in the mud for a long time.
Makes no sense.
When Phil Jones was on corners,
Yeah, but
someone's going on
he
here.
still had a peg on him, though. You know what I mean?
I was going to say
there you go. Nice from Lloris.
They just come back in the middle there.
I feel like when there's no pressure on you at all, you guys try the like risky ball, and rather than just sort of knock it around and force Wolves to move. Like, sorry,
Yeah.
like I just feel like we're overcomplicating it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like simple ball, few 1-2s and like we'd be able to work them. But
Exactly. You're right, Rick.
You stop saying
But
weird.
at the same time, yeah, Spurs don't really have that kind of ability-wise, like the kind of like De Bruyne kind of player like that, do they? They have two midfielders that are pretty defensive-minded. So it's not surprising that they do some of the stuff like they do. That I don't ever really, partner Spurs and cute, intricate football together
Yeah.
that much. I mean, they obviously do at points, but it's not as much as City do or as Arsenal try and do and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I think
I
that's
think-
just formation.
Yeah, I don't even
they
think it needs to
can.
come through the middle, though. I think what they did against Southampton pretty well was using Kulusevski and just cutting back when he gets it out wide and putting balls into the box. But I know what Brick means. They don't need to just give the ball away unnecessarily, especially in the 20th minute. You can just have the ball for a bit, make Wolves move left and right, keep the ball, then look for the options.
Yeah. I admit it certainly has been. It's not been a great start from Spurs by any stretch of the imagination. They've been pretty. I mean, they are dominating the game, yeah, but they look
They
sloppy.
created a clear-cut chance.
yeah,
They look sloppy.
I think that's the perfect word for it, Chaz. It's literally just like they look really sloppy.
Mm.
Ref.
I don't know why you do that there. Strange.
Wolves obviously are being investigated for fraud, selling more. Was it Gibbs White for 40 mil? Was it?
There's some money laundering accusations.
Yeah,
floating about.
seriously, something went wrong there.
They definitely put an extra 0 by accident.
And they went, yeah. Forrest went, we got the money, so go on.
We'll stick with it.
Yeah, actually, what the fuck is that? He's dog shit as well. Like, no.
Yeah, it was a weird price. Yeah, it's all about the Europa League, isn't it? Isn't it, Chaz, this year? Come on.
Nicely done.
Give it
Stupid
number
that is. Give it
7
out
there.
wide.
Spurs have so many numbers in the
Fuck's
middle,
sake,
especially in their
Matthias
defence. There's the
Nuge.
second. They try to play one through too. I think it's Guedes where Davison just cut it out, but it's just one person versus like 3 or 4 Spurs players. Just you don't need to.
Better. Ref.
Fuck.
This is what I mean, though, Sipp. Like, why are you even
I
trying
know.
to... What attempt is there? Like,
I think Son's just a fucking hindrance. So we're like, right, if we can give him a ball to run onto, rather than passing it to him, because he just can't do anything at the minute. My go, back on the touchline.
I think we need to make a change.
Please tell me Spencer's on the bench, because
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Royale is down.
I
What
reckon-
a shame.
Can't take a turnaround, look in the crowd, and go, you're on. Just pick anyone on.
He is not on the bench.
He's not on the bench. Sessegnon's on the bench.
Sipp, is your dad at this game
Oh,
by any chance?
Doherty's on the bench as well.
Goatee's on the bench.
Yeah, it'll be Doherty, but bear in mind the likes of. I get being patient with Spence, but bear in mind we've got Gil on the bench who is looking to be off to Valencia soon. Surely you would have Spence just on the bench in case.
Wait,
Yeah.
is he got a niggle or anything?
No, I don't think so.
He hasn't, no.
No, he's
Oh,
just
that's
Why the
weird,
fuck
he's
is
not
your
even on the
new
bench at
signing
all.
not on the bench?
yeah.
Is this Spence's attitude problems come into account already? I don't know.
It's
I
2
don't
weeks
know.
in,
It could be.
But the thing is, a lot of Tottenham fans are kicking off because Spence wasn't a Conte signing; it was one that Paratici and Levy
Really?
wanted. So he said it's a sale for Tottenham and one for the future. So I'm probably looking into it a little bit too much there, but
What you're saying is that there's a chance that Conte doesn't even fancy Spence.
maybe when he knows what he's got at the minute, he doesn't want to sort of switch
Right,
it
so you
up.
would assume that Spence is fully fit, yeah? You would assume.
That's why he's
From
in
what
all
we
the
know.
training. He's in all the training.
Everything points towards him being fully fit.
Yeah.
So the fact that Conte is preferring Emerson Royale and Doherty instead of Spence is a bit interesting.
Bit of a red
I mean,
flag, innit?
that I feel like that in itself
Sloppy.
can't be great for Spence in terms of
Ye-
personal, because from what I've gathered from listening to
Borough
Warnock
fans.
speak about him and Borough fans speak about him, from what I've seen in the reports, is that he's a bit, let's say, potentially egotistical.
Yeah. It gives me
Thinks he's the
Dele Alli
man.
vibes in terms of
And I get the feeling that Royale and Doherty being chosen
Oh,
ahead of him
Jesus.
could be a bit of a dent to the old ego. So
possibly maybe it's just a case of making him work for his spot. In terms,
maybe.
Conte doesn't want him coming in thinking that he's purely because
Yeah.
of how bad Emerson is. He doesn't want him thinking that he deserves the spot from the get go.
It is interesting though that it wasn't a Conte signing.
Yeah.
I think all clubs, I think you do get them where the board, not because of the name and the shirt sales or whatever, but the board will want players that they want and the manager necessarily wouldn't have gone for. But
I don't think football should work like that.
I mean, it's just one of those things that it just does happen.
I
But
know, but
I think
if you fully back your manager, the manager should be consulted.
I don't know why he wouldn't want him in terms
Yeah,
of
Right, yeah.
he signed
But
off on him. Like he did
yeah.
obviously, but it was just one that was
Probably wasn't one that he's brought to the table.
no.
That's
But
what-
he at the end of the day, he signed off on all players.
I'm confused. I know I joke about Doherty being the GOAT because he is the goatee, but
Yeah.
why is Royale starting this season again suddenly?
I don't know.
Because Doherty didn't have. I know Emerson Royale had that good game against, was it
He
Liverpool?
got a bad injury, didn't he? Doherty?
Yeah. But and Emerson was better towards the end of the season, but he really came up like
he had
came
a
on
good
last
spell
season.
of games.
Yeah. So I'm just as surprised as anyone that he's. I'm surprised he's still at the club, to be honest. Like that's not me saying I wanted him out because I think he's like all right. But the fact like
Again.
at the start of the window, it was very much looking like he was going to be one of the ones that was booted out. But
Yeah.
this game is very dry.
Literally like eating 3 or 4 cream crackers in a row. Right?
No
You know what
water.
I mean? No water.
No butter, nothing, no water.
Yeah, literally nothing. Not even like a bit of cheese to give you a bit of break. Like just pure raw dog in a cream cracker.
I think we need to go 1-0 down just so that we'll start playing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
think
I did
what
expect
I'm
a lot more from Spurs, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Everything's going for that left.
Yeah, Perisic has been the only.
Yeah, he is.
bright
He
spot,
is
isn't
getting in space. It's just that ball over the top isn't. Well,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not been good enough, but other times the touch has let. For example,
So-
came down that one time.
Let me put a question to you guys. If you're Conte, going at half time, says 0-0, right? Who do you
Yep.
like? Do you make a change? Maybe like
No,
get Son
not at
off because Son's
No.
been diabolical, or
Someone come off at half time. I don't
Yeah,
think.
it's one of those players that
Yeah.
you know he's going to get the ball
Who's
rolling at
Son's
some
replacement
point.
on the wing?
Well,
Richarlison.
yeah, against
Yeah.
Chelsea, we switched to 2 up top, which worked quite well, to be fair.
But you went for it at back, didn't you?
Yeah,
I
so
remember that. Yeah.
so
That's another potential.
it actually worked quite well. It worked better than I thought with Richarlison coming on and switching to the 2 up top. But no, I don't think he gets hooked at half time because that's the thing. If a chance falls to him, bear in mind he hasn't missed a chance; we just haven't made one. So it's you just got to hope that we'll keep prodding and eventually make one. But I mean, Højbjerg already on a booking could pave the way for
Sancho's done well there.
yeah. Yeah, Basuma
That's
could.
what I think
make one.
Spurs need to do. Just keep the ball a bit near in their third. You don't need to like.
Good period from Wolves, this is. That is so
that's
stupid.
Oh, stupid, man.
So stupid.
especially when you've got Ruben Neves.
Ruben Neves.
Mate, watch him bell it in as well.
You already know he's got a 30-yarder in him, and he's 4 games in the year.
2.
What
Oh wait,
the
wrong
fuck?
Ronaldo.
Why is he there?
Yeah, that's a weird one.
maybe he's
Big Richarlison fan, I heard.
maybe he's investor in.
Why is he there?
Yeah.
I know he does like a lot of work with like football. Like I'm thinking it's not Saucy. I think he might own Valladolid. Either that, or he's just like, I want to watch the mighty Spurs.
Which game of football? Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't believe Neves is what 24.
Yeah, that's
Either,
mad.
mate.
He don't look 24.
He's
at
2 years
all.
younger than me.
It's
Mate, he's
that
my
guy.
age.
If you told me he's 33, I would have believed you.
He plays with the maturity of a 33-year-old, doesn't he? Like, he's
He
so
just,
calm
yeah,
and
he
cool.
just looks good.
If someone come out and said to me, "Oh yeah, by the way, this is my dad," I'll be like, "Oh, okay, no, yeah, you look like a dad." And it's like,
Yeah, actually,
you're
when you was young.
24. You're 24.
24. Double check.
I think he is. Yeah.
25.
Fuck off, man.
Must have been recent birthday, but yeah.
A happy birthday.
Don't know how he's still at Wolves. I really don't.
But on behalf of all the boys, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Please,
Whenever it was.
please join Man United, please.
I think that ship's sailing further and further away.
Nah, because in like 2 years, obviously he's 25 now. We've got 3 or 4 years. Maybe we'll buy him for like 50 mil.
Maybe we'll buy him for like 125 taken off.
Wolves look quite comfortable.
Oh, you
Oh,
fucking
wow.
idiot, man.
Oh!
What are you all doing?
Right,
Wow.
right, okay. So he got the ball there, right? Did he get the ball there? Let's have a look. He got the ball there, right? That there,
That second
yeah,
one.
is no different. That there is no different to what it was against who's it called?
Havertz.
Against Havertz, right?
Yeah.
And yes, the ball was won. However, he's going for the back of the player, yeah. And you know in football, half the time if you go for the back of the player, you're going to give away a free kick. It's just the challenge was exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Nick might be right on this one. He's saying 1-1.
1-1.
Might be right on it.
Well, I said 5-0 Spurs.
Yeah, you knew what you were doing, you bastard.
Yeah.
But it's worked both times.
You wait till Monday where he puts United to win on his bet just to piss me off.
Yeah.
Time wasting already?
The thing is, I know we're a counter-attacking side, like when we play the big boys, but it'd be so nice if we could just control games, but we just never seem to.
I mean, you said it in when we were talking about obviously you wanting Maddison, Ericsson, that midfielder who can. Obviously, Chaz has mentioned that these two aren't midfielders that are going to open up a team. Where for these games you do need that player who could create, just so your front three can sit high, and you at least have that midfielder who can create stuff and open up a team.
Yeah. So like, my biggest thing is that if I was a Spurs fan, I would be very happy with the way that results have gone and stuff like that. But like, I enjoy watching good football, yeah, and I guess it's lucky that I support Arsenal because sometimes we do play like really, really good football. With Spurs, as I said earlier, with the whole 5 at the back, 2 in midfield, the 2 in midfield aren't exactly the most technically gifted when it comes to intricate, creative football. These first 30 minutes, and what I was talking about Chelsea as well, they're fucking boring to watch. Just like Chelsea are boring to watch. Is that a case of players, or is that just a case of pure? This is the formation. This is the way that we play the game.
That's I mean, it seems our approach is just rinse. Anyone gonna just rinse and repeat? Oh my god, rinse and repeat. But the thing for us is it's always just getting that first goal, and once we get that, we normally then sort of start bopping it about. But we do have a tendency for it to just sort of get stale as we're just still pushing. But I mean, this half's been pretty poor. That team talk's got to do something because
I think Conte needs
it's very much the same as what went on at Chelsea.
Yeah. It is just shit, isn't it? Just much like it's like drawing blood out of a stone. Points.
Yeah, it's like that's the 8th or 9th long ball they've attempted that just has gone straight over all their players' heads, straight to the defence.
Yeah, if I went for a free kick, I would have been fuming.
I was going to say that. I was trying to think of a team that plays a 5 at the back that I watch, and I'm like, wow, I could watch this every week just as a.
You can't really, can you?
But against Southampton, albeit Southampton are fucking
Much
pony.
lesser opponents, yeah.
Like we've seen what they're trying to do, but in the 34th minute, you've not created a clear-cut chance from it. Surely you've got something else.
And this is the thing. Like I had the argument with Ryan Randall when Ericsson was floating about, and I was like, "We should go for him." And he was saying we don't need him. I was like, "How often do we struggle against low blocks? When teams set up to defend, we don't have the creativity in us. I mean, look at that so far: 0 attempts on goals, 0 on target.
The issue is that when you play against a team that have got three in the middle of the park, you can't play Ericsson and say Hodgepodge.
Yeah,
you can't have that one defensive-minded player.
But I mean, now like Basuma would be the perfect hybrid between in terms of can make a pass going forward while also obviously not being too far up. So
yeah,
it's
like I said. Obviously, I said time and time again. There's quite clearly bias involved. But I watch Arsenal when they're like, I get a bit excited by some of the football that we play, like the intricate one-touch passes between Saka and Odegaard and stuff like that. And I just don't get the same footballing excitement when it comes to Spurs.
Son has just killed
and
that,
I think,
by the way.
and I think that is purely formation based.
I tell you what, he's done well to get a corner there somehow.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Can be.
That's the thing. Genius was just saying that obviously Perisic has been our best player, but Perisic hasn't done anything revolution. He's the only one doing
Getting
something,
the ball constantly,
trying, like just
the thing
giving
is,
a go.
Yeah,
but...
like Son's just completely killed any momentum in that attack as well. Like just by completely slowing it down. Just like you said with Perisic, he's the only one that's giving it a go. Like just still running. He's actually connecting with his passes as well. Something that Spurs struggled to do.
Oh,
please!
It's a corner, isn't it?
Corner.
Apparently
Definitely
not
a corner. Yeah, it's definitely a corner.
No, it's not. It's
quite obvious. It's quite obviously not Dyer.
That's right. They shouldn't have a corner last week, and they got it. So fair's fair.
There we go. We can stop talking about that decision now. It's evened out.
I got the one back.
2 wrongs make a right.
No.
I mean, we said it, but Kulusevski's been very good for you.
Once again, it's
end of last season.
I feel like he's been the brightest out the front three so far.
Well, that's the thing is everything apart from that is fucking impressive.
Like,
you've done well there to do that.
Like that there is you know is a player that is a defensive-minded player. It's just a lack of
get up.
A lack of ability when it comes to stuff like that.
It was so there.
I was like the Southampton game.
That was
a lot of your play was through Kulusevski.
Yeah.
Him either cutting the ball inside or him cutting back and then playing that kind of across the box ball.
Yeah.
But everything seems to go down the left. I just want to see him a bit more involved personally.
Yeah.
Just I don't know why you would.
The thing is, Son's on the left hand side, so just keep it as far fucking way as possible, and just start going down the right and seeing if you can give him a tap in or something. Because like
that really does sum it up. Oh my god, play it. Oh.
He did have to try and let it go first time as well.
That right there is summed up Son so far this season.
Yeah. The donkey touch.
Don't know why he shot there.
He was going for the fucking just side foot it into the corner.
Yeah.
Needed a little bit. I was going to say.
You're offside there.
I was going to say that's
quite impressive.
It's just very sloppy.
Yeah.
That's close, to be fair. Going by the lines of the old greenery. Fuck me.
Well,
that's how you play out of a press. Write that down.
Very well played.
Ten Hag.
Then you go and do that.
That's the second time that.
Then you go and do that. There was so much space in the middle there.
He just wraps his leg round him first.
I think that's.
That's the second time I'd say you've properly pressed, and actually both times you've made them put them under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, but they got out of the pressure, and then the space was in the middle, but they still pumped it long. It's like, great, you beat the press, but then you go and waste it.
Yeah, you've literally made 3 players out of that 11 irrelevant, and then just give them the ball back after doing.
Yeah, now just skip past him again. Saw him like the first. I think it was the first. Yeah, it was the first like maybe minute or two where
we said that
he did a step over and just went, "I'm just bobbing it down this line."
The fastest.
Yeah, it's looking like Neto's playing on the right.
This is the centre back here.
Oh,
my word!
Neto's playing on the right. I think Podence looks like he's playing just kind of in and around the middle. I guess maybe he's just floating about.
They're probably interchanging between the 3 of them up front because not one of them is like an out-and-out striker. So, I wonder if Conor might actually think of going for the Chelsea second half formation at some point.
Can't
You know, I would like to see in the second half at some point Traore versus Perisic.
I think Perisic wins that.
Not a chance he wins that. Oh,
he slipped, ref.
I tell you what.
How is he complaining about
that? Just summing up like this half. Just to sum up this half would be Kane getting the ball and just stacking it.
Yeah, Sipp, we need to be better in the second half, mate.
You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong.
Maybe that's the issue.
Wolves
you loaned Brick out and now you can't win. The thing is, that's.
Oh,
okay.
Nice little feet.
I know Wolves as well haven't created the world's most glaringly obvious chance, but they haven't rolled over and just sat back.
I think they've looked alright.
Yeah,
they've looked good.
Ugh.
Huh.
Oh, just get to half time at this point.
No, you almost like if you ain't going to score in the first half, it won't be a bad thing for Wolves to score to give them a fucking kick up the arse. Yeah. Like you said, some of those need it's like you need Wolves to score to be able to do something.
Oh my god!
The fact you just watched it.
I'll tell you what, Bruno Lage could be his dad.
He actually could be.
Nunes. He could be his dad.
Fucking hell.
That was nearly beautiful, that was.
It's not far away.
Not far away at all.
Just need a bit of leg spin on that, and then it would have been fine. Bit of the old googly cop.
Bit of the old googly.
Bit of the old googly being. For fuck's sake!
Oh Jesus!
You know what?
Christ.
There you go.
Oh, that's stupid.
That should be a booking.
Yeah, you've got
that should be a booking.
You know what?
I don't think it's going to be, but it should be.
When you lose the ball and you make that sort of challenge, you're just fucking.
That just
they weren't
me
even
like
he was never getting the ball at all. He knew it was out of frustration completely.
Yeah.
But why is that not a booking?
Jazz, we knew what went through the ref's mind, then we'd be fucking crazy because they are. I don't know what goes through their heads.
Just reading the chat. Good morning, JJ360 Olive.
Podence, by the way, versus Dyer there. That's like Martinez versus any big striker.
Ooh.
Martinez versus.
I said it before anyone else did, so there you go.
Jim put in the chat as well. I don't know how long ago because I haven't been monitoring it. I've just kind of been.
Game is dry, yeah.
He put Wolves are a quality striker away from being a very, very good team. I think that's quite a fair point.
Yeah, I wouldn't say just a striker. Well, that's good.
The defense this season hasn't been great.
Yeah,
I think they do have a solid, a decent midfielder, all right wingers. It's just, I guess, linking it all together.
Yeah,
is the main thing. You could you could have a top striker, but
but
it's linking it all.
Yeah, they want a Portuguese striker, mate, and there's a Portuguese striker in the Premier League for sale. So
and he's a mid-table club. Oh
that
my god!
Ball, by the way, was absolutely ridiculous from such a tight angle. Perisic's
saved it.
deliveries have been.
That's filth.
Put it at the bar. I was
Oh.
going to say. Oh,
That is filth.
it's a good leap, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's
I'd say, because obviously Michael Owen does say, like, you have to outscore your opponent to win a game
Yeah.
of football. Like, you have to score more
Yeah.
goals. And then, obviously, by logic, Wolves aren't scoring goals. So then they're not outscoring their opponents, which means they're not able to win.
But neither are Spurs right now.
Oh, hello. Onside, Son.
He's going to fluff it.
I'll
That's
tell
a
you
good
what, that's a
ball.
lovely ball as
Oh,
well.
bad.
Not claimed.
what is that doing there?
I think he was trying
Is
to
he
leave it
offside?
for a corner.
What a ball that is.
That's
Yeah.
ludicrous
In you go.
distribution.
That's
In you
like
go.
De
What a
Gea-esque,
ball
isn't
that
it?
is.
Yeah, that's literally vintage De Gea.
That's
That's
a good ball.
outrageous.
Yeah, he's done
That's a
very
lovely
well.
little
He's
ball.
done very well.
They got
though. You struck
nothing,
that.
though.
Oh,
That is outrageous.
To be fair to Spurs, they did have 9 back by the time Wolves even had their third player in your box. Look, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That ball
8.
is outrageous there, by the way.
Yeah, they had 8 in your own box or 7 in your own box before Wolves had a third player.
yeah, that's an outrageous ball that was.
Yeah.
He's been watching Ramsdale.
Anyway, swiftly moving on.
I guess he's going to let one through his legs soon.
Yes, 100%.
Or just
Hey,
not.
look, it's better than letting it through your arms, ain't it, Copley?
Don't hear about.
Yeah, but like it's also like better than letting
Nah,
an Aussie in.
that will piss me off. I'm not getting into it because that interview pissed me off the most out of all that game.
Go on.
There you
Lay it
go.
off.
This is a bit more of what I wanted.
That's
It's a
yeah.
bit better.
Hey, you just in the
Put it in
20th
the
minute we
box.
said
in
it.
the box.
You just need to be here when you're in a 20th minute of a game. You're not rushing. You don't need to panic. You can just keep the ball on the edge of their box. You don't have to force a chance.
Fucking hell.
Or you may book in
That's got to be
there.
a booking.
Perisic just
I think-
2v1'd, man. What a geezer.
I think that again was just a bit of frustration that he's the only one trying anything. He's thinking,
Yeah.
"Fucking hell, lads, you're all just standing there
Well,
watching."
That's what I mean. You went down the right there, and Kulusevski did his little
Cut
when he's
back
not
and-
sprinting at a player because he ain't got 2 legs that work fast. But you just kept the ball for a little bit, just in and around their third.
I feel like with Kulusevski.
Don't shoot. Thank you.
That's a corner. That's a corner.
Bro, they got.
Wow.
They're so isolated, Wolves. It's a good run. Is it the back of his head?
So this Guedes has had a good half.
Yeah.
Yeah, for dealing with not being
Yeah,
able to
he's
do
had a good
much.
half.
Like he's
It's his
doing a
first
lot
game
on
in the
his
Prem- It's
own.
his first game in the Prem as well. Go on, do
You
a
don't
goal.
want to concede here, do you? You don't want to concede here.
No, you don't.
Corner.
There it
Goal
is.
kick.
I just quickly put the chicken in the fridge.
Goal quick.
I mean,
I'm in the. So Copley, I'd take Jose Sarra my parent club.
Your parent club. I think we said before the game. I said it could just be a stinky 1-0. I think that half kind of summed it up. Don't know what it is about the 12:30 kickoff, but
Never
it
good.
can scream smelly. It just
Yeah.
screams smell. I don't like it.
We have. Well, you'd hope we'll have more to offer because it is,
Yeah, I mean, it'd be impressive if you were worse in the second half. But,
Exactly.
but we've seen it happen.
Right. If I don't mind, I'm just going to mute this. But well, the one good thing is Perisic should be starting every game now because
Yeah,
even that
he's
first half
looked
alone, he's
decent.
put probably like 2 or 3 very good balls in, but obviously people haven't been there.
Yeah.
So, but
This
me,
is,
that was-
I think, it's screaming for Basuma at some point very
Yeah.
soon. Hopefully,
I mean,
you'd
with
think.
Højbjerg on a booking, it would make sense. And like I said, he's a nice balance between the attack and defending. Right, let's go to the toilet, watch us. But
Well then.
But the thing is, I'm hungry.
We were just saying. Sorry, Brett, go.
I was just about to say I'm really hungry, but like I just know that I'd be fighting for my life as soon as I take a bite to eat. So I'm literally sitting there starving my ass off. But
We were just saying, Chaz, that I think we said before it could be a stinky game, the 12:30, and that half pretty much summed up what we thought it could be. I said I think the earlier Basuma comes on, the better for Spurs.
Yep.
What's his name? Perisic is a glimmer of a bright spark in the first half, a couple of good balls in the box, but again, that's about it.
Yeah.
But apart from maybe 2 times, everything's going down the left, and it is confusing me a bit, considering how poor Son's been. Obviously, Perisic is doing all right, but how good Kulusevski has been compared to Kane and Son early on, 2 games in, but still, he's continuing his form on from last year.
Yeah.
Why he's not being involved more in the play and at least switching up and going down either side.
Yeah. Definitely. All right.
Any plans to watch along for the boxing? In the future, who
Maybe.
knows? But tonight there will probably be on Mr. Sipple's stream. We'll doing a watch along. But Brick is looking for an opponent for the Bhoys charity boxing. If anyone,
I know who my opponent is.
who is it? I thought you were going to say something. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, Chaz, I'm sure you're not too disappointed with the result so far.
No, of course not. They always seem to. Spurs always seem to get a result somewhere though. Normally.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm quite happy Wolves have put. I wouldn't necessarily
Wolves
put
are the
fight
better
is the
team.
word, but
Wolves are the
yeah,
better team.
they just seem very isolated up top. It's just those 3, sometimes even 2 or 1, just on their own, having to work something magical to get a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Spurs, much like last week, look poor.
Yeah,
They look
I
very
think
poor.
Basuma coming on at the 60th minute. If I'm Conte, right, here's my thought process. I give him 5-10 minutes, and then I'm like, right, Eves, is his name Eves? Eves.
Yep.
I'm like, warm up, mate. You're on. 60th minute, he comes on. 75th minute, go to T. You're on. Royale, get off. Or even half time, he can get dragged off. Fucking useless.
I think it will be 15 minutes. If nothing changes, it will be
Yeah, could be a
Richarlison
triple
on for
change.
Son,
Yeah, Richarlison comes on as well.
Basuma on, and potentially goes to the fullback. It worked well against Chelsea. Why not give
Wilson,
it a go?
we do know about the name, and obviously we are bigger than the whole of Celtic, so
Yeah,
look,
like
it
Celtic.
is what it is. Like,
Celtic are literally a League 2 club. Like, what are we on about? Come on, let's be real now.
But yeah, it's been a classic.
I think a good word to sum it up is sloppy.
Yeah.
It's been sloppy. It's been slow. It's been not a very. I haven't mind watching Wolves. Apart from that, it's been a pretty meh viewing experience.
Yeah.
It's not been very entertaining, which is a shame. But I mean, 0-0. The Wolves won't be complaining. Wolves are probably going and thinking we should probably be 1-0 up.
Yeah.
They probably deserve to be 1-0 up. Not out of clear-cut chances, just out of the way they're playing. They look.
I mean,
a lot
if
more
anyone would have
dangerous going
scored, I
forward.
guess maybe them.
Yeah.
But I think 0-0 was pretty fair.
But, let's put it this way: Conte won't be happy, but he'll be happy that it's still 0-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after the Southampton game, obviously I think it was questioned about why he started with the same lineup, and he sort of went with like they just sort of haven't let me down now, and it's down to the new signers to work their way in. But I mean, we're in the 3rd game, and now it's like, okay, now it's time to make some changes and switch up because we are just.
I think
so
especially in this kind of game where you do have more of the ball, and Wolves' chances predominantly are on the counter.
Yeah,
you need that player who can help your midfield to unlock their team.
Yeah, I do like Spurs Stadium.
a very very nice stadium.
Probably the best
I've
stadium
been
in the
told
league.
it's very nice.
It's a little bit soulless, but it's a very very nice stadium to
touristy-esque, I've heard, but
Huh?
Yeah.
very touristy. Like it's
Yeah.
an experience more than you're just going for a game of football kind of thing.
It's
Yeah.
fucking lovely. But if I could, I'd swap it for White Hart Lane in the blink of an eye.
BT Sport must pay so little because a pundit and an analysis board of Jolly and Lescott, Joe Cole and Glenn Hoddle
Glenn
has
Hoddle
the-
is going to be there anyway, just skulking about the place.
has the character of a fucking brick.
Yeah.
Fuck
Whoa, it was nice to
me.
bring Brick
What?
into it.
Sorry, Brick.
Oh,
mate.
what the
I find
hell?
you quite interesting,
Not
mate.
Yeah,
you,
thanks,
brick.
mate.
Not you. It's nice you've taken your headband off and got a hat on now.
Yeah.
Nah, do you want me to
Talking
reveal
about
the
hats.
hair?
But
Do you want me to
we can
reveal
only
the
have
hair?
one hat on per.
Oh my word.
Bit-
We
it's
can
a
only
bit
have one
sticky
hat
for
per stream, so Brick's already taken that slot.
Just look at the hairline for the hat.
With the hat.
Unreal.
Widow's peak, shoulder peeking through the fucking
Yeah.
little gap.
No,
mate.
I got the hair trim yesterday, so there's no hat for me for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, you know, and it's just getting a little bit sticky, and like I can't be bothered going to barbers. But bank holiday weekend, Turkish barbers getting done up, the beard's getting done, hair's getting done. Might even get a back sack.
For
Why
the
not?
old Brazilian.
Come on, no arrow.
Sheesh. I want to see what Glenn was saying because he's normally so muted.
So also, like, can we? I don't know who. I'm just thinking. Old Trafford's not in Scotland.
I'm very confused at that point.
Why are Lane's not in Scotland?
What are we talking about
The
here?
Emirates isn't.
Yeah.
Wilson,
what-
who is I'm pretty sure, I want to say it could be a Rangers fan, or I think he's a Scottish League fan, but has said, after my comment or Brick's comment about Celtic being a League Two team, said, I can't even back that up because the biggest team in Britain plays in Scotland, the Rangers. He is a Rangers fan. And he's trying to say Rangers are the biggest team in
I mean,
Britain.
they're just not, are they?
You're wrong.
I don't think he means it
around.
No,
quite.
I think he's
Wait,
joking.
Wilson? Is that
Yeah.
the person that used to be in your chat all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it was. Yeah.
Oh, I
remember
thought
it being a Rangers
it was one of the YouTube commenters coming to abuse us.
No.
But
Please
mean,
do though.
look, right, definitely.
To be fair, it is a good. When you do see this Rangers Celtic derbies, it is a good atmosphere and a good watch. Quite football, ain't?
Oh yeah, of course.
But like, you would be 10th if you were in the Prem.
But also,
at best.
also Rangers did get liquidated and abused. So all your history is null and void.
I wonder if Wolves can bring him on. Do a job.
Bring him on.
R9.
Oh, yeah, you're too right. Actually, I think I'd probably do a better job than R9 right now. He doesn't look in the best of shape.
I think he might be a little bit
yeah.
more mobile.
We've seen
He
seen some players just enjoy their life after
he
football and don't
fair
blame
play,
them at all.
fair
Yeah.
play to him. He loves the hot dogs.
Yeah, he's shaped like me, and I'm meant to be in the prime of my life.
Right, so
you know what I mean?
here you go. How about this, right? Obviously, R9, I assume, would have been paid very well. But how pissed off would you be if you were a professional footballer, say, 30 years ago, or even 25 years ago, yeah, and you were like a top quality, I'm not talking about just a fringe player, a top quality player, and you see what people are getting paid now, would you be annoyed?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Obviously, like,
I was thinking I would too.
Inflation and prices have gone up
for sure.
alongside, but yeah, like back then, 50k a week was probably fucking huge, and now you've got absolute fringe players on that. Like you've got to be like wishing you came in 20 years later
Maradona's
with the
thinking,
same ability.
Yeah, like Maradona's
Like-
thinking the amount of narcotics I could have shoved up my nose if I was like on Messi level wage, 100%.
I was going to say, it would be to think like Ronaldinho, Zidane. Obviously, even back then, their lifestyle and everything was different, and they'd have to change it now because the game's completely changed. But to think how much they would be on the market and how much they would be paid it would be a fucking load.
Yeah, but you must be thinking like, let's say they got 30 years ago. Let's say they got 30 grand a week, whatever. I've got no idea. I got no idea what it was. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I was gonna find out Ronaldinho's highest wage.
We're on it.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair
Oh.
though, like taxes and stuff like that.
He earned
a lot more.
480k a month with Milan.
480k a month.
When Zidane moved to Madrid, his
Fucking
wage
hell.
doubled from 44 grand to 90 grand a week.
So
Yeah,
Zidane was on
that's a good example.
£90,000 a week.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
Zidane.
to
Well, I mean,
equate.
Ronaldinho was on 480 grand a month.
Yeah.
Was
So-
that
oh yeah, to be fair, I said a
120
month,
week?
didn't I?
That's
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
That is nothing.
120 a
You
week.
think? I mean,
The
like,
level of player they were.
even
what
like
they'd be
obviously
paid now.
they're getting paid that, and that is a fucking incredible wage, and they can live for the rest of their life off what they made from their time in playing. But you would think that if Ronaldinho was making 480 grand a month, you would think he'd be making 1.5 million a month now at least. How much is that? That's 400. Yeah, that's like 375 grand a week.
Yeah.
You would think he'd be making that now. So
Yeah,
you got to sit there and you got to think, you know what? They must be annoyed.
Yeah, he probably
Yeah.
could have afforded an actual legit passport rather than a fake one. Got locked up, didn't he?
that was funny. That was funny.
Apparently, he was like, imagine Ronaldinho being in your prison though. You just wouldn't ever touch him. Like you just come on, Ronaldinho. Let's have a fucking kick about then. Go on.
You both go for the last tray of food, and you just go, "Nah, you're all right.
Yeah.
You have it.
Yeah.
Love you."
I'd let him nutmeg me just so I could say it once I get out. Yeah, Ronaldinho nutmegged me, mate.
Mm.
Or I two-footed him.
So Ronaldinho said that he's a big fan of Gabriel Jesus, and that's all that matters to me. My king.
He was a Brazilian agenda.
No. Jamie Carragher slams Manchester United over embarrassing Casemiro transfer scramble. He's just jealous that Liverpool no longer the best number 6 in the league. That's Brazilian.
I think it's a fair. I mean, I guess we can talk about it briefly before the second half because I'm sure we'll get into it in detail on Monday/Sunday. But there have been reports that we were interested in the whole time. Well, not the whole time, but he was on the list and a high target. So in that sense, yeah, I've seen reports, but again, reports. You see fucking reports every day about, especially for United. Who knows what's true and what's not at this point? But it's a good signing for us. It's definitely something we need right now. And I think, yeah, he's 30, but I think 2-3 years minimum he's got in him at a top level. But
yeah, James Garner being an understudy to him as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like this is a discussion that I don't even want to have on the podcast when it comes to United and signing Casemiro, because I feel like in my mind, Casemiro is top 5 signs of the transfer window. And I just don't feel like I'm gonna.
I think Jamie Carragher's point is how the transfer has come around more than the transfer itself.
And I get that, yeah. But whether they wanted him or not, they've still got him.
Yeah.
And he's still the same player that it would have been if they wanted him. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It does not matter. Simple fact is, yeah, Man United were missing a spine. They were missing a commander in the middle. They were missing a holding midfielder. They haven't had a number 6 since fucking Roy Keane. And they've now got a number 6. They got a Champions League. They got a Champions League numerous times winning number 6. They've got a player that has played with some of the best fucking players in the world throughout his career. And he's going to slot straight into that number 6 role. He's going to breathe an air of confidence to the players around him. He's going to do a much better job than what you've got. It gives Ten Hag and United time to find the future project number 6. It just makes so much sense. You can now build around him. It makes so much sense.
I see where Carragher's coming from. I haven't seen what he said, but I haven't seen what he said in full. Like, my own mind, you say we can build around him, but as a United fan, we've seen that we don't do that.
Well, I mean, this is where it needs to change.
Yeah, so it's like, good, we've got him, we need him. Will we build around, or will we build from that and realise, like, obviously we need a right back, we need a keeper, we need a striker, we need a winger. Yeah, we can pause the DM now. I get a broken leg and we're back to fucking square one is the issue. Does have an alright injury record, but it's as simple as that.
Yeah, Jim, people did say that all about Varane. That is correct, and in my eyes,
he still is. We're so much better with him, and Tell you what, it's a brighter start.
Okay.
When did Varane join? Last season, start last season.
2 games. He played against Wolves,
Okay,
which was
and
our
he was look,
second game.
he was struck with injuries. I know you said that even when he weren't injured, he didn't look comfortable. He has to adjust to the Premier League. Obviously, Casemiro's going to have to do the same. I don't know. Casemiro, I just feel is more kind of like ready in a sense. Like
I also feel like Varane was almost, I would not understudy, but he was like, if you talk about Madrid centre backs, you'd always mention Ramos, then Varane.
Yeah.
Whereas in Casemiro's position, he's that player. Like he's the only one who you could like save for Madrid. I guess
he's got the dog.
is the difference.
Yeah. And the only issue with the only issue I see to the transfer of Casemiro is that United have taken the player off the club, and the club that they've taken the player off is doing what United should have done, which is sign like a Camavinga or a Tchouaméni. However, them two have been to Madrid. Bellingham's not going to go United, so there's actually no one that they could have really signed that could have been the future project for that number 6 position. You know,
we've spoken before about. So I tell you what, Conte's done something to them because they've woken up with the second half. Apparently,
Perisic's deliveries have been fucking pretty spot on.
Absolute hairdryer has happened. I reckon. That's what that is. This is fucking shit.
We've spoken about who can United sign as a 6 because obviously we speak about Neves, we've spoken about Basuma. They're not out and out 6s. Casemiro never came to my mind because I just didn't think it was available. It's one of those where, like, look, you give me Fabinho, Kante, I'm going to take them. Just didn't think that's an option. It was one of those kind of like. But I think it works. It works for both parties. I think maybe Madrid would have liked him for a year or two minimum to have Tchouaméni come in.
But around they got Camavinga and Tchouaméni who are top 3 midfield.
Any
like
contact.
Top 3 or will be Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Camavinga in 5 years will be the 3 best midfielders in their position. I think.
From what we've seen,
From what that's how I feel, especially Camavinga.
Yeah.
I think
Camavinga was fucking
unreal.
when he came on the
Champions League,
Champions League, he was so good.
And I actually think over the next X amount of years, he will prove to be a better player than Bellingham as well. I know all the hype is around Bellingham and stuff like that, but that Camavinga is a fucking monster.
Yeah,
he's a monster, and that Tchouaméni, although we haven't really seen a lot of him, he's meant to be really good.
Yeah.
So. You know, I mean, Real Madrid's midfield is looking scary for a very long time.
Yeah.
Very scary.
And like, I'm struggling to see where, like, obviously, didn't hear mention of a name here, but obviously Oliver Skip as well.
As soon as you started waffling, I knew exactly what was
either Garner or Skip. Which one are we going for here?
Look, all I'm saying is the Skarner pivot for England's going to be unbelievable.
I mean, the thing is, the professional in Conte clearly doesn't rate him that high because they replaced, they got Basuma in as well. So you would say that Skip's probably a 4th choice in the Spurs midfield?
I don't think so. He rates Skip very, very, very highly. He just got. I think if he didn't get the injury early doors.
Yeah. Do you know what I can't remember when I said it. I can't remember who we was talking about. I said that. I said that. Obviously, I'm no professional, semi-professional football player, but when I play football and done my ankle, that has put me off playing football for a very long time. Imagine players who do their ACL and are out for 8 months, right?
Yeah.
But then have to go through a rehabilitation and then they're expected to go on the pitch and still be the same hustly bustly player they were before.
Yeah.
Like, that would be so difficult.
Like
so difficult.
When you've seen like the horrible leg breaks and stuff.
Yeah, you saw it with Ramsey. Ramsey actually managed to get. We got 2 seasons out of Ramsey where you thought that was the player that we expected, but then apart from that, he looked so poor. So you know, it must be so difficult.
He just needs
up there.
That was well done by
Perisic. 100% is. Yeah,
we've certainly come out different. Here we go.
On the head. I don't know how people. Same as like, imagine if you like.
Cuts back, whips it in. There you go.
Like even
there you go.
There it is.
Oh, that's
I'll tell you what.
That's
If
all
you
we
want
need to
me,
be
if
doing.
you want Conte to have an
great
assistant manager, I'll go and join Spurs.
That's
I'm
all we need
saying
to
it.
do. Going back to that quote of about injuries and stuff, a bit different. But in the NBA, there's a bloke called Gordon Hayward, and he jumped up to shoot a shot, landed, and snapped his shin. And you're like,
Oh.
bear in mind that's such a
Big.
staple of the game.
Yeah.
Like, how can you ever trust landing? Like,
Yeah.
it's some serious.
How can you ever trust your legs again?
Literally
failed.
To snap your shin is
It's like-
impressive.
It's like,
Yeah.
imagine being Kieran Tierney knowing that the reason why you missed 4 months is because you
fell out of
the
walked
shower.
walked out the shower funny. Like,
Yeah.
wow. Obviously, there was he had an
Your
issue.
son.
He hyperextended it 5 games before.
Yeah.
But like, that's fucking mad. That's mad.
That's the thing. Like, things that we probably take for granted, there has to be an element that you go, I don't know if I can do that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking, obviously, when we saw like Sterling at Fort Park, even like a dodgy shunt on one of the rides. Do you know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
got.
Sterling's built like a fucking cardboard box, mate. So it wouldn't surprise me if he did
That
snap
means
a
that
leg.
you said you were thrown about on some of them. If
Oh,
he'd
mate.
get launched.
Yeah, stealth. I was fucking ragdolled. It weren't nice.
I mean, we said it in the first. I said it in the first half, but that was exactly what you did against Southampton. Sorry, back to that chance. Kulusevski
Yeah.
down the right, cutting
Yeah.
back and just playing the ball. Kane was in front of his man. Everything you could ask for.
Yeah,
Just
I don't know if
changing
it's
it up, then going down Perisic all the time.
yeah. I don't know if it's something we were just trying to sort of go down the left and then second half we'll do the right. But if we can just keep doing that,
Just do both.
Definitely a more
Yeah.
excitable start to the half from Spurs'
Yeah.
point of view.
yeah, definitely.
However, the 2 times that they've gone forward and created that attack, they have looked a bit open towards the
Yeah,
back.
you can
so-
you can see the counter.
Frailties.
Nevsh.
2-0.
So what? We got the
Where the fuck's
McNuts
the
in.
ball? There it is.
So sweet.
Shoot.
That's
That's a free kick, ref.
Don't you dare! Don't you
Hold on,
dare!
That's a free kick. That was a
You've
free
gotta
kick.
Pull that back, man.
Perisic,
Oh,
you have
you got-
not got that in your locker, son.
Graceful.
You've got Neves on the edge of the box. It's a free kick.
Go on.
Yeah, Johnny reminds me of. Reminds me of Cedric.
Yeah,
like-
he even runs like him.
Looks a lot
Yeah,
like him as
the
well.
way he stands as well.
Man, son,
Yeah,
just
God,
He hasn't got a left
that
foot.
looked
man.
I
very
looked at it. He done it in the
uncomfortable.
first half when he cleared the ball.
He looked
But he
very
did not look
uncomfortable
comfortable,
kicking
yeah.
that
Bro, this guy is nuts.
touch.
he looks like a player that's number 3. I don't know.
Ain't
Like
Nori.
Nuri.
I think he's
Oh, ref penalty. No, not a penalty actually.
That's some good
Hey,
football from
Ruben.
Wolves.
He looks a
Yes,
fucking
man.
player.
Oh my god.
Emerson
that's
Royal.
a delightful ball.
Oh, it's lucky there. To be fair, if
He's put him off. Here we go.
this is a bit more like it, just ref.
Ref.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
That's a yellow card as well, please. No room for that in today's game.
that. You're right.
We are looking a little bit more threatening though.
Oh, we are.
Going
Great
in.
effort, that is.
Yeah.
Look at all the players in the box. That was a free kick, wasn't it?
Son chuckles this somehow.
No, say what the fuck are they all doing
Yeah.
there?
Oh,
You just knew. You knew he was. You
Oh,
knew he
look at
was.
him, he's fuming. Yes, get him off.
Poor bastard.
Wait, the Sky Boost was Kane one shot on target today.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
He hasn't had a shot on
Right.
target, has he? Or has
That
he?
header.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not
Oh,
the header we just saw, the header in the first
No.
half.
Yeah. Can't
Oh
believe
yeah,
I
hit the
didn't see
bar. Yeah, yeah. That is weird. They don't count us on target. I get it,
No.
but
that. So when are you obviously better second half start? Is there a
Yeah.
time where you're thinking subs you'd want to see someone
65
change?
maybe. If we didn't have the brighter start,
Yeah, earlier.
See, also, it's a better, yeah, but it's also a better start to the second half of Wolves as well. They look a bit more dangerous in the second half compared to what they did in the first half.
But much like I was saying during the Chelsea game, a thing that Tottenham seems to do, no matter what manager we have, we make the subs literally as they score.
Yeah, I
Or
remember
like,
you saying
it's
that.
always too late. We don't try it before we're fucking down.
That yellow card there.
That
Look how many Wolves players were in front of
Yeah.
them, though. That wasn't a counter.
you also know if I'm like, all right, Kulusevski's on the ball, he's not going to be going very fast.
And yeah, look, even in the shot there, you can see 2 in front of him at least. But I mean, now we just attack that side, and of course,
Nothing is going right for him.
There was not a single bit of confidence in my head.
No,
that was hitting the net.
he is gagging to get a goal just to start his season.
Yeah.
Nothing's going right.
Not a single bit of me thought that was fucking hitting the net.
Unreal defensive though.
Oh yeah,
Collins done a fucking unreal job.
could have done a Van Dijk and given up on it.
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you what. Speaking about it, I feel like Tom Garrett got that so wrong with Van Dijk. Did you
What?
hear him speak about it, Kieran?
What did he say?
He's like, he had to slow down, otherwise,
Pass it, you prick!
Oh, so
Fuck me,
slow.
man!
He's not even got his head up.
There was 2 people open, and now they get the fucking free kick.
So that wasn't a free kick to the Wolves.
Oh my god, man!
Is Perisic booked?
No, Hodgepodge is booked.
Okay. Yeah, and
Just
I
pass
think
it
this
to your
was a free
left,
kick.
man.
Nah, that's a shoulder to shoulder.
we've definitely
No,
seen him
I don't
doing
think it is a
that.
shoulder to shoulder. He goes through the back of his shoulder.
It is from behind. It's fully. It was quite similar to the Lissandro Martinez.
What happened here?
No, Lissandro Martinez was.
No,
That's on
but
the
like
side.
it was.
Oh,
from
right,
a
yeah,
it was
sorry,
yeah, that's what I mean. It was quite similar to that.
Oh, I tell you what, Collins
He's done very
unreal
well.
there. Unreal.
Nothing's going right for Son.
So fucking irritating from Højbjerg. We had 2 over on the left-hand side. Just fucking open your eyes.
It was one of those Bruno passages of play where you're like, give it,
Yeah.
fucking give it.
And you've given it.
The thing is, he didn't even get his head up. Like,
No. Oh, fuck's sake.
It's nice that they've upgraded his headband a little bit, so when he heads the ball
sleep.
now,
Yeah.
he heads the
He
ball now, it
gets-
doesn't just bounce off in the opposite direction.
Mate, he gets 5G from that thing now.
Got a little AirPod in it, listening to music.
But for someone like Jimenez, like how difficult must it be coming back from that injury?
going up for a
Heading
header.
balls and stuff.
Like, my word.
Hoping you don't hear a crack. Right, and I'm not even trying to like. I would never head a ball again if that happened to me. Like never. I'd
When you see
never
old
go
players
up.
talking about I think Lineker said recently that he struggles to remember a lot of his goals now because of obviously footballers and heading the ball and memory loss and all that stuff.
I think that's just part of the game, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
But obviously for
the whole
Jimenez
thing
now
of,
with
like,
an injury like that,
The whole thing of
later
like
on.
stopping heading in like training and stuff.
I wonder if there's going to be a case of like, because you see, I don't know if it was rugby or football, but there's some people
NFL.
playing a case against
it was
whatever
rugby. Yeah.
organisation. I wonder if in the future it's going to be like a requirement that you have to sign some form of like waiver that
Yeah.
that you understand and you agree of the potential risks that this does, because what are you meant to do? Like you have to head the ball, you know.
Tell you what. I know he hasn't really had a great amount to do, but I feel like Lloris has commanded his box especially well.
Well, any time a ball's been lofted over, he's done all right. So.
Hey, absolutely.
Please, Conno, please drag him off. Well done,
Go on,
Kulusevski. He's
go
done well there.
Leave it. You fucking stay away from it.
That's the thing. There is where you just
Even
wish
that-
you had that
even
extra
that-
yard of pace,
Yeah.
just so he could just get away.
But the thing is,
Come
even
on,
that pass by Son's just so bad. Like,
All right, Aaron Ramsdale to get hounded by his previous team and make a mistake today, 10-1. Get it on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, got relegated Bournemouth, Sheffield, poor bastard.
Arsenal this year.
His dad's funny though.
I love Ramsdale.
That's funny though. His dad is funny, given that.
Shoot! Knock it on, Kane.
No, piss
Anyways,
off.
Mick Arteta's magic.
Emerson, do we want to fucking...
You got to get the ball in.
Fucking
Oh,
hell,
done
man.
well there.
Just jogging,
Tanker.
just so fucking...
Ugly bastard. Do you know what I mean, Sipple?
Oh, come on, give it!
That needs to
Civil
go
War
back,
good give him for Newcastle against us with Dyer, come on! Hashtag never forget.
Oh, Mick Arteta's magic. What a song.
Oh, come on. You know, just whoever scores is like, it's just going to be a 1-0 win for whoever.
Sip, I'm not even taking the piss here,
Lucky
but
someone predicted that.
if Skip was actually in the middle of this park, I feel like this would be a walk in the park for
Don't
us.
see how you can say that.
He's just playing.
Hit it.
Out wide! Out
No.
wide! Give
No.
it, you donkey! It's the last thing.
Oi, oi, oi. Go on, have a foot race.
Go on.
Well,
Go on,
do him.
give us some
Anyway,
entertainment.
Fucking
Penalty.
do him. Do him.
Penalty.
Oh,
Go on.
that's
That's
a
a good
lovely
ball.
ball.
Oh, he's done
God,
well
why
there.
you dragged the
Jesus.
player that way, you shit bastard?
Kulusevski done very well to make
Yeah.
that even half a chance.
Yeah, I blame Son. He's not dragged the player. He's dragged the player the wrong way, Sipple. Blame
Again,
it Son. Blame it Son.
Come on.
that's the thing. Your width is what is dangerous.
Go on.
Son, Kulusevski and Perisic. Play it. Ah,
You
he's
prick,
screaming
man.
for it next to you.
Absolute prick.
Bro, fuck me.
You're at such an angle, man.
Who is it?
Look,
Is it-
look,
Oh.
look. Like, the fact I'm saying, please pass to Højbjerg is a real indictment of how fucking bad that chance was. Fuck me, man.
You can see he's
And
desperate.
and this is why I say Park Ji-sung is clear. That's my Champions League winner.
Come on.
Lovely
Yeah.
ball.
There you
That's
go.
all.
Kane's
Just
Definitely
getting
kind
no
more
pass.
open for.
don't pass
Oh,
it to
see you
Son.
later.
What? Like,
Nice.
even then,
Nicely
what is
done.
he doing there, bro? Like, drawing players to the fucking ball. Like, what are you doing?
It's too easy.
Perisic
Look at what
has been
Son's doing,
very
man.
good.
Like, get away. Look, Tipple, is Sessegnon on the bench? I'd
Yeah.
honestly fucking get Son off the bench, put Perisic,
Push Perisic up.
push
Yeah.
Perisic up, and put Sessegnon on left back. That way,
Oh
you know.
my-
One! Yes!
Yeah,
Come on,
I was
please don't be
gonna
offside.
say-
Please don't be offside. Please don't be offside.
There's
Please,
no
for
way
fucking
he's
sake.
not scoring there.
Oh, please.
Routine.
Please.
No, he's not offside.
I think there's a
Oh.
Perisic flick on, potentially.
Come on.
Never heard Brick celebrate a goal so much. Fucking hell.
Routine.
Bro, Copley, we haven't.
Fuck
scored a
me.
goal.
Come on. Thank the fucking Lord.
I think the pure fact is
Oh.
behind your player.
Oh, it's not offside.
Yeah.
I don't know what Wolves are doing.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
that's
but
a Perisic
Perisic has
assist.
been fucking
Yeah.
brilliant today.
Come on!
Oh, I should have put him in the fantasy. Fuck.
Wait, do I have him in? I think I do. Please
Yeah,
tell
you
me I
do.
do.
That's clean. He's getting bonus points. Clean sheet pot.
No, I've got Sessegnon, you ugly bastard, Kieran.
I've got him too. I've got a system in.
I didn't want to change it because I've already taken a 4-point hit.
Yeah, I switched my keeper for that Danny Ward, my sub keeper for Danny Ward because he plays, and I
Yeah.
used that up.
We have Kane up top though.
Yeah, I've got Kane up top.
Jim will be happy. I think he said he was sticking with Kane for another week.
Yeah, that's it. Right, come on now, let's fucking work.
Thing is though, if Salah puts in another 0 out of 10, he's out of my fan.
You already know he's bagging. Ugh. Good
I think-
tackle.
I think
Oh,
Spurs-
he
I
gave
think-
him a little
I
work
think
there,
Spurs-
Ruben
I think
Neves.
Spurs
Hit
have
it.
done right now.
This is the thing. As soon as we get our first, like it's normally we sometimes can then fucking push on.
Yeah.
Tell you what, this second half has been a good half of football.
Oh, corner.
Yeah, it's been enjoyable.
It's just that you just caned. Hey, what's going on here?
Romero grabs some.
Get him off!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit, here we go.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Definitely Eric. 100% Eric.
My Brexit bruiser.
I reckon it could be Kane, yeah.
I mean, that's not that. It's
nothing,
stupid, but that's not that deep.
Yeah, you could see it was coming because after Neves made the tackle, I said he gave him a little something. Gave him a
No
little
need to book him. The dream team.
Hold on, that's not a fucking. Sorry.
It's
He's
not.
a
That
booking.
is ludicrous.
Yeah,
He's a booking.
It's silly. It's very, very pointless for him. You might as well have taken the fucking goal away now. Bastard.
Especially when you just scored. That's the last thing you need is to make something stupid and give the ref a decision.
He's a handsome bastard, isn't he?
Yeah. He'd look good in red, wouldn't he?
It's not happening.
That's hello.
Fucking hell, we wouldn't have taken much.
Does that have interest? Has Harry Kane ever come out and spoke about the picture of him in the Arsenal top? This isn't. I'm just. I'm only
so.
thinking about it because
I think he said like his family were Arsenal fans. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really think there's too much to say about it.
Middle.
Well, I didn't know if he'd come out and said something.
Yeah, no, I think he has. I think he's. Please. It's a nice
You
pass.
can't fuck it
there
up.
we go.
Oh my god.
He's ran the game today.
Go on. Bash.
Hit it.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
trying
to
to be
hear
too
that.
cute with it.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, he's been our best player by a while.
Yeah.
He should have absolutely, as soon as he sent that first person, just bash into the far corner.
Genuinely think
Definitely potential. There's no need to bring Richarlison on now, is there?
Yeah, just rinse and repeat this system with someone who can actually do something on the left-hand side. But then again, he is 900 years old, so. Rory,
You've got a long throw in Perisic now as well.
Thing as well, I think we're on average the tallest team in the league now as well. So.
Are you?
Yeah, I didn't think we were, but
Yeah.
you think Bentancur, Kane,
Hodgepodge.
Dyer, Perisic's pretty tall, and Ball. Oh fuck!
Oh,
Look at
no.
the oil.
Them arms have been fucking oiled up as well.
Thing is with him, his final product is fucking shit.
How's your touch? Nice.
Ugh.
Loses
One of you,
it,
nice.
and he still chases.
Oh, second would be really nice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Just everything.
yeah. Oh.
Had a good game though.
Yeah, he's that no, he's been very good.
Had a very good. Absolutely. Allowed to oil up your ass.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
That's Semedo. He's fucking awful. He was fucking useless last year.
Maybe
Definition of a FIFA card. You'd hope so as a Wolves fan. Yeah. Set the world alight, isn't he?
Oh,
Oh my god. For every good thing Hodgepodge does about 5 bad things.
5 clumsy passes and touches.
But if he could just hone in, actually be. Feel like we've got.
Oh.
Oh.
In you go.
Oh yeah, it's a foul. You can't argue that. Honestly, you know what? Son's given away a penalty this game. Somehow, some way, he's going to give away a penalty.
Pressure on. Right. The thing is though, it has top bins written all over it.
Yuri
It
Tillemans.
says top bins are Rose.
Yuri Tillemans benched. Wesley Fofana not in the squad.
Interesting. Who are they playing?
Funny.
They are playing Southampton.
No.
Funny, haha. Funny.
Fucking hell.
Ooh.
My God,
Ooh.
as soon as you hear that sound.
Yeah, Lloris had it covered, I think.
Oh,
It weren't.
No,
That
was-
could have crept in the bottom corner.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it would have.
I wonder how familiar goalkeepers
yeah.
are with their post. If he knew that that was if you know
Yeah.
because Ben
You
Foster
know
always
it's going
says
wide.
Ben Foster always says when a goal's got it's going in.
Yeah.
You just do.
Here we go.
Son and Richarlison. So Son and who's coming off? Perisic coming off? Or
Yeah, Son Perisic, I'd imagine.
Over that or
Maybe Emerson is going to book in. Is he even booking? Could be on a booking. Who knows? Get the ball to Adama.
do you want to see it?
I do want to see him run at Perisic. Oh, that is
In you
sloppy.
go. Nice.
Lovely.
Nice.
He had someone Kane's
If we had Kane passing to Kane, fucking hell,
Could you imagine a pairing of Rooney and Kane?
would have been filth. Because the thing is, no matter who you put, they can both do each other's job.
Either you could just rotate them.
They're finishing the chances.
Obviously, Rooney better, but you could just rotate them.
Yeah,
You had to get that
I'm
in.
gonna say it.
obviously Rooney way better, but
Yeah.
our levels are.
now a partnership of Rooney and Henry would have been a bit fucking saucy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That would have been saucy,
Oh.
because with Rooney and Kane, you got all the ability, but you haven't got the pace. With Rooney,
Whoa! Rooney had pace.
compared to Henry.
Not on pace, no, but he had pace.
Imagine like a Rooney or a Kane partnering up with an Henry, mate. That would be fucking.
Can you imagine Rooney and Henry on the counter attack? Up, wouldn't you? Would.
A front three: Rooney, Kane, Rooney, Henry, Ronaldo.
Fuck Ronaldo.
Never fuck Ronaldo, apart from some situations. Who's come off? Perisic is off.
Perisic and Son. So
I don't know.
Just replacing that left wing.
I guess Conte's just Son just had one of those games again where no matter what he did,
Sessegnon
it
against
was
Traore.
shit. Oh, Sessegnon's come on! Oh, for
Yeah.
God's sake! I guess my bench
They
stunk
better
anyway.
not fucking concede.
Yeah,
Actually, no.
because
Yeah, I want
Perisic's
them to
got the clean
concede.
sheet points now.
I've got Sessegnon on.
I think that's gone off.
Perisic.
Jim, what's the FPL saying for you? Did you have Kane in? I forgot if you had Son or Kane. If you had Son, he's dropped a solid 3 out of 10 today. So
Perisic has just said to that coach that crouched. Oh no. Hope I get Richarlison.
now it becomes a nervy 15 minutes.
yeah, hold out, try and nick another one.
Thing is now though, like, Kane can.
He's just fallen over there, ref.
Kane can now like more than sort of when he had Son on the
Ugh.
actually playing that playmaking role. Just Allison probably
Can finish it,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't realise, Chaz, you said Fofana's not even in the squad.
Yeah, he's not in the squad.
Yeah. Oh, that's that done then.
Well, potentially done.
Well, yeah, you don't.
Fofana's made it clear that he doesn't want to be there, so you can't play
Yeah.
him. Chelsea haven't offered the money for him yet. Traore looks like a person that doesn't want to be there.
Thing is, I don't know where he goes because he's
He's
not
not-
good enough
yeah.
to. I mean, I laugh when you were linked to him, Sipp. Obviously,
Yeah.
I think you got Kulusevski instead. Was that?
That's a
There it
fucking
is. That is
disgusting.
disgusting.
That
He
ball is-
does it
That
so
is
many
like-
times.
I'm not saying they're on the similar level, but it's the Iron Robin letting him on his left foot, innit? Like, you
Ah.
just,
Literally,
whatever you do, don't let him cut in. But
that's what.
Yeah,
it reminds-
the thing. It's one of those players where he 9 times out of 10 he won't have the pace to get around you. So surely you know he's going to be cutting back, even against Southampton. Even if he didn't cut back on his left, he would go a little bit down the line and cut the ball back anyway. You just
Yeah.
But that ball he puts in every time is just so good. Obviously, Jim's excited to watch Richarlison playing football again.
Yeah.
Big
Biggest
fan of his.
fan.
Even his.
That's what happens when you put him on his right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, his right peg's actually not bad. Like not bad. Or
It is awful. Oh, his right foot is pony.
oh.
In!
Oh
Fucking
my
hell.
god!
One of you
Oh,
fucking do
that's
something, brothers.
That is the
Fuck's
difference
sake.
between someone.
That's the thing, though. Jimenez
Is that the chance? I hope it is. But...
he's had to do so much to even make that a potential chance. On his own, he's had to do so much. I don't know if we've tweeted out, but to let the people know, we will be going for the 3 o'clock games. I may be wrong here completely, but I'm assuming nothing's changed. We will be going for the. We'll be going for the. Yeah, we'll be going for the 3 o'clock games. The stream will be off, and we will be back at 5 o'clock for the Arsenal. Here he is. Look at him, man.
Had a good challenge. Nice.
Yeah, we'll be back at 5 o'clock for the Arsenal Bournemouth game.
Bournemouth.
Is it at the Tin Can or is it at the
To the Tin Can, I think.
Tin Can?
Lovely, yeah, some lovely
It
cameras.
is at the Tin Can.
Oh, where's the midfielders? Anyone?
Ooh. Yeah. Don't think he's had
Come on, the Wolves.
for his first game. It's been all right. Nunes,
Yeah, he's been all right.
he's not lit the field up, but he's not had a stinker.
I feel like Wolves deserve something out of this game, man. I really do. They haven't created clear-cut chances.
I think if I was given a team that should be winning, it would be Spurs.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Oh, 1 sec. Someone's at my door. My dog's going mad.
Don't they know we're filming?
You want to Traore to cross a ball? Ruben, come on.
Oh, I want the ref to fucking blow up. That's what I want.
Oh, is that?
Oh.
No, sloppy. Oh my god, I just realised you had a 3-on-1 there.
Yeah.
So
If he gets that
time
right.
as well.
Yeah. I just hate this thing we do where we just sit back. It's just inviting it.
The only real team I see,
We have the adapters.
I guess Liverpool and City are the main two who score and just somehow get more dangerous every time. And most teams, like, you always have that nervy period.
He's shooting.
Oh, it just falls anywhere.
Oh, please.
My ass.
Nice, go. Just fucking.
You've got the
burn him.
pace.
Just try and burn him.
Oh,
that's
2-0.
disgusting. That's too.
Go on.
That's 2-2.
Oh,
It's
Rage!
That's a great tackle. It's a corner. No,
That's a corner.
Goal kick. That's a goal kick.
That's a fucking penalty.
And who was it? Number 8, Ruben Neves.
Oh.
Look at him. Look at that desire, the passion.
That's a.
Shut up.
I don't actually know if he's won the ball.
No, so Richarlison's kicked it through his legs, like as he's coming. I don't. It's not a penalty, but I don't think he got the ball per se.
I mean,
Oh, you can't leave your man there. That is piss. I don't know if we mentioned it, but he is the most goals for a single club in the Premier League now.
Who Kane?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 250.
The upgrade.
so clear.
So that is, yeah,
That is
not a bad player to bring on the 83rd minute.
Certainly very
De
nice.
Gea.
One of them, fucking Hobby, has been shite today.
See you later. Just go.
Wanger's absolutely. Oh,
Out
One
you
of-
cunt.
Oh,
the thing is, one of them.
it's one of them where it could just fall anywhere.
Ref?
I don't know. I feel like that's a foul.
He is an impressive shade of pink, though, isn't he?
It's a Kevin De Bruyne
Bruyne-esque.
pink, isn't he? Yeah. Adama. But there it is.
Good switch.
Unreal pass.
Edge.
Oh, just don't do this to me. Let me enjoy my weekend, please, Tottenham.
Yeah. Can we ruin a hard week?
I dislike you more and more. Corner.
Yeah.
Sip. Go on, how you feeling? Give us your emotions. Is there poo dribbling out?
Yeah, of course there is.
It's nice playing on a Monday. Your weekend can't be ruined.
Yeah, but your week,
Your week is.
Oh, my week's already ruined. Like, it's been ruined from 2 weeks ago still.
It's a great.
It is the area.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, the pace! The pace! The pace!
Go on. Keep going,
he'll get a free
Hodgepodge.
kick. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
done well. He is doing well, to be fair. He's done very well there.
Yeah, that's brilliant work.
It could have gone over as well, I reckon.
Bear in mind, he's got the same pace as fucking rice pudding. Like, it's
I think Fred McCat would
yeah.
have tackled him.
Pisses me off.
Nah, this is what I didn't want to see. Basuma and Neves are both on the pitch.
Now we switch to a 4-4-2 sort of thing.
5-2-1.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think it's switched to a 4 now.
No. I should look in.
I think it's just more numbers back.
Yeah.
Because we saw that 3-on-1, and there with Huiber, you just leave 1-2 people up there and just counter and nick another if there's a chance.
Challenges. Yeah.
He's not starting over 8. Ain't Nori. No, it is, but I like Lucas Moura.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, I
Just
think.
seems like
does
a just
well.
a. You don't really see any bad press about him. Doesn't. I don't know if he's ever moaned a lot about Spurs or anything. It just seems like an alright
Nah.
bloke.
Kind of settled into his role as well. Like
Yeah.
he's not overly,
Super sub who's fucking quick.
He knows.
You know when you say he understood the assignment, he understood the assignment. Let's get it not. Get in my room.
Oh, you don't like to see that.
Him in the gonads.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
There ain't much distance in that.
Oh, I can just feel it. The feeling in the bottom of my stomach.
Yeah.
Oh,
You feel it rising up.
yeah. What a warrior! Right, calm, Wolves. Score an equaliser last minute, please.
Look, there needs to be at least one more chance.
I reckon it does.
You reckon?
Yeah, I
You
reckon
it's just end like this.
Ref just blows up now. Do you know what, lads?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
0 minutes added on.
Let's get in the clubhouse. Let's have some fucking drinks.
Knock and run. That's all he does.
Yeah, and then twat. All right there.
Fuck me, man.
Well,
I mean, you've done quite. You've kept him very quiet, Traore. I think you.
Look, we're just tripling up on him.
Yeah, I was going to say, he gets the ball, swarm him.
Yeah.
If he gets around 3 of you, then
you've
we've
got
done a
bigger
really
problems.
bad job.
Yeah.
He's big.
That's like you in the gym with your hard
Yeah,
work
big
pays off
boy.
that. Oh
bet
my
he
God,
betters himself.
I feel fucking
Andrew.
sick. Ugh.
Another one.
Reckon.
Yeah.
Neves on the edge, absolute screamer, inbound.
Still out wide, ain't
Fucking hell.
Can't watch the rest. I cannot watch the rest of the Rangers game. What is happening?
Have you given man of the match to Højbjerg?
Man of the match is
No way.
Perisic.
Have
Yeah.
I watched the same game? Because Højbjerg has
Not a
been
chance
pretty
he's got
fucking
man of the
bang
match.
average.
Not a chance.
You are Jermaine
It's
genius. You really do.
It's Perisic or Kulusevski.
It's Perisic. There is no
yeah,
or. It is
there's-
Perisic.
Of all people, Højbjerg is not getting it.
I'd give it to Basuma already over fucking Højbjerg so far. Oh, mate.
How much time added on?
4 minutes.
Oh,
No, man.
I think it's Kilman.
Oh, God. There it is. Go on. Don't go to the corner. Please. I want to see another goal. Ooh.
Lovely
Come on.
reversal.
Unlucky.
Oh,
Back.
Sessegnon for the FPL. There it is.
Yeah, I know. He
Back
weren't
you
thinking
go,
about it, was he?
Ryan. Back you go.
Adama. Like, if you're a defender and he's running at you, I'm like, ooh.
I'll move out the way.
Ooh.
Oh. You just hit him with double flying kick. Just get him off.
Just Cantona him. Down to 9 men. Tell you what, that is Scottish. The Scottish League for you.
Fair play. Fucking why not?
That's pretty much the game wrapped up.
It's never over until the final whistle.
Oh, come on.
Broga.
Wilson, you're not winning. You're drawing 2-2.
Oh, no.
Actually.
So,
I think
That's
they are. Yeah.
yeah, they are. Josh
Yeah, they're
Campbell.
drawing 2-2.
Oh.
93rd minute. Ugh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you hate to see it, but you also love to see it.
There we go. Game over.
Come on. Let's get the whistle blown. Come on, ref.
Blow up, ref.
There you go. Fucking hell. Oh. Weren't the performance, but if you can't get the performance, you take the 3 points.
Yep. Exactly that.
That's pretty much it.
Exactly that.
You right there, Brick?
Thought it was from Aaron's. It was
Share
from
the,
Aaron's,
share the fucking hat.
from Aaron's tweet, bro. Look.
Oh,
Aaron's
okay.
tweet. Not-
Aaron's tweet.
Yeah. yeah. Oh.
Nah, Sipp, have you seen it?
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Right.
Hey, who was
Right.
right saying a 1-0 Spurs win? Shock.
Yeah.
Never wrong. Copley is never wrong. Let it be known.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Oh dear.
Imagine just randomly.
No.
Lovely.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's
I think
summarise that game.
summarise that game. First half, I don't ever want to watch that again. That was fucking awful. But
Yeah.
second half, he definitely came out, started
Yeah.
strong. We saw Kulusevski get into the game more.
Yeah.
Again, showing his class with his balls into the box. And your man of the match, don't know what the fuck who was saying Højbjerg, he needs to get sacked, but man of the match from a corner, flicks it on. Harry Kane is there in August to score a second.
My goat. But yeah, there you go. Like I said,
I think, yeah,
can't
I
get
think
a performance,
same old for Wolves though.
take the result.
Just lacking that killer
cutting edge, the
instinct.
final bit.
Definitely.
I mean, even their players that I thought would be a bit dangerous in Podence and Neto did a bit, but Podence was very lackluster. I don't even know if he touched the ball that much. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, that just up 12:30 game. Spurs
Yes,
have
sir.
outlived the 12:30.
They have indeed.
Back
Yeah.
at
Do you mean the
12
underdog
o'clock.
won?
The Arsenal.
And the roundup of the 3 o'clock kickoffs.
Yeah.
Not many exciting games, but we'll be rounding them up. See what goes
One of
down
them
around
could be
the
a goal
grounds.
fest.
Could be potentially.
Fulham Brentford should be all right.
What others?
Yeah, we will be. There also will be a substitute. Unfortunately, Kieran will not be here, but we will be substituting in double A Ron. So commiss for that. You have to listen to him, but
you enjoy that
it's
game.
been a pleasure, Sip.
Always a pleasure, never a chore. I think